check on. Hi, I think we're live. We're
We are.
live,
Hello, good morning.
and Nutritionistas are back in the house. Woohoo!
Woohoo! I'm just going, I think I might move closer to my router just because the way luck
Oh, you're
has it
freezing up
this
a little
morning.
bit. That's
Well,
okay.
so we'll just take him, get her through the house. Yep, everything comes up as saying live, and we're back at it.
Yeah. Thought we'd finish off the year with a bang and say hello to everybody and tell you how much we missed you. We just been so busy ramping it. Well, we've both been busy ramping up for the new year. All the wonderful things coming up in the next little while.
Yeah, for sure. We've been trying to plan to get together and do our coffee time again. And that'll be more of a habit, I think, coming into the new year. But gosh, it just became overwhelming, eh? Like
Yeah.
really thought it felt a little overwhelming. Um, Although my dad was like, okay, when are you doing your coffee time again? What's going on? Why aren't you doing it?
Yes, we've actually had a lot of people, asking about it. And I know Rolly's on there. So hi, Rolly. Uh,
Hey, Ro.
just, we were busy and we're just gonna, get back to it and slide into it. I think it's the lockdown. I think we started this up the last time it was the lockdown, and now this time it's the lockdown again.
Now the lockdown again. I know. It's
Yeah.
just been a little yeah, we'll go crazy together. How does that sound?
But we'll try to keep these ones a little bit shorter. We have a
Really?
tendency to go about 45 minutes before. Going to try to really, I'm watching the clock as we speak, try to keep it about 30 minutes so people don't get a little bored with us being silly. Oh, Rolly, still in bed. Well, it's okay. It's New Year's Eve. You can do
New
what you
Year's
like.
Eve, girl. Absolutely. If you're still in bed, then oh my gosh, because I could not fall back asleep after the dog wanted out at 5. So it was, I really, I may have to have a power nap this afternoon. Just saying.
Well, especially if you're going to be staying up to midnight. I know I've seen all the posts on Facebook, and people are, what are you going to be doing tonight? How are you going to be shifting and working with the lockdown and still having fun? It's like, well, I'm usually in bed by 10 o'clock New Year's Eve
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. We're having a fire this afternoon and just relaxing. And we'll see if we make it to 9 or 10.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea to have it in the afternoon. It's nice and warm outside. So, yeah, maybe I'll get my husband to do that. That would be nice.
Just a nice campfire. I even bought, I'm going to take my hat off now. I was just kind of being in the spirit, but it's making me wet. So I've got hot dogs and marshmallows and like just have fun. And it doesn't need to be till midnight. Goodness gracious.
No, no.
Long gone are the fireworks days. Many of times we would have a campfire. We would be collecting all the trees in
Yes.
the neighborhood,
Mhm.
but I haven't seen any out, which is so weird.
Wow,
I
that's
literally haven't seen any out anywhere unless they just really scoop them up quickly after Christmas. And we would just every hour on the hour put on 1 or 2 trees into the big fire pit, right? But we're not doing that. It gathers too many people, so we didn't do that this year. We're just keeping it plain and simple. And yep,
Yeah, it's not a big deal anymore. I mean, once upon a time, we used to do the big bonfire and everything and have all the neighbors come down to the neighboring farm. And it was like massive, massive bonfires back in the bush, with the skidoos out and everything else. But, did it. So I'm done that. Let the young people do that now.
there's just not enough snow out there to do snowmobiling. So
Yeah.
a lot of people I know have been on the trails in our area, and
Mhm.
actually quite a few people have gone through and the small lakes and stuff. So be careful out there, folks. But I've
Yeah.
been busy trying to find cross country skis. Now you have a pair.
Oh yeah, mine are very old. I grew up skiing in Naughton, and the trails were there when I was a child. We used to do it during public school, and then they turned it into official trails with lights and everything else in Naughton. There's really, really nice trails now, but yeah, I love cross country skiing.
Now, is it a membership fee for the Walden as well?
You can get a membership, but you can just drop in too. I think pretty much any place you can drop in.
Yeah, I think that maybe what our goals are this year for 2020 is to get out and check out all the local areas to do cross country skiing or snowshoeing,
Yeah.
and perhaps we can do Kivi. I know
Oh,
that
yes. Go
Kivi
skating. You have
is
skates?
beautiful.
You have skates? I'd like to
I
go on a
skate
skate.
as well. Yeah, if it opens up, I'm sure it'll open up because
Mhm.
you'll be 2 meters apart. You'll have a scarf on.
I saw in the news last night other places have skate parks open. Skiing is not open, but skate parks are, so I'm not quite sure how it works. But after
Which
our initial
is
2 week,
ridiculous. Which is ridiculous. Which is ridiculous. I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Can't,
You're
yeah,
outside.
it is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. So yeah, Rolly's saying that they're having fireworks in Helleberry tonight on the lake. That would be amazing. Yeah,
Amazing.
I would love to see that, but we can't go visit up there right now, so we're staying home.
That would be thing. Well, you're 2 meters apart. Like you stay
Wow,
with
Helleberry and New Lisgar, the Tri-Towns, they're having too much fun up there with their outbreak, so we'll just stay here.
Oh, but they had a bit of an outbreak up there.
Yeah, they're not doing that well, I don't think. So better safe than sorry, we can say, and have New Year's Eve celebrations at the end of January. Hopefully everybody calms down a little bit and we'll go visit all of family and friends up there. Because I really want to get in to see Brooklyn's shop. They've been showing so much stuff on their shop for sale that I want to get in there and get some more leggings and all the wonderful stuff that they have for sale. So
No,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. It'd be nice to get back in clinic and be able to provide each of our services.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you've got some programs coming up in January. I know you and I, we've both been busy busting our butts, getting things ready as we always do. I mean,
As we
January
always do.
1st is not anything different from any other month as far as that goes. So tell us a little bit about what you've got coming up, hon.
So I've been busy trying to create an online course platform so it's easier and accessible and people can do it at their own pace, as well as doing live stream coaching as well. But on January the 6th, well, both of us end up having it, but we're doing the breakthrough belly bloat boot camp. I love saying that. Breakthrough belly bloat boot camp. And I think, I mean, this year has just been one of those unique years where belly bloat and digestive disrupt and aging, or as our hormones are changing, you get this belly or you react to who knows what, everything. Actually, most people are like, I can't figure it out, it's one thing or the other, or I can eat this one day and it's not and it's fine. And it's just, people get really frustrated with eating, and then it becomes just like, what the hell, I'm just going to eat whatever the heck I want anyways. And I think
Suffer
it's
through it.
yeah, and I think it's just that breakthrough of understanding and the little hacks that you can do to change that I want to say, like, sometimes it becomes so gut wrenching that you can't breathe, right? That hard, stiff, distended belly.
Mhm.
Um, Regardless of what you're eating, sometimes, like, sometimes,
Everybody knows. Yeah.
yeah, everyone knows, but sometimes they'll be, I can eat that, and I have no problem. But today, I can't even sit down because I'm so
Oh,
distended,
wow.
right? So it's not myself, but I have been that way.
Mhm.
But today it's just like, yeah, I had my coffee this morning, I've had a smoothie, and I have a little bit of digestive unbalance.
Mhm.
So it's, you try and review what you ate and things like that the day before. So it's, yeah, I got to pull things out of the cupboard. I should have done this before that, and I should have done this before that, and really creating those little mindfulness practices that we talk about in the workshop. And it's
Yeah.
not hard. It really is not that hard. And then on January the 11th, I finally have put it all together, which is just like whoop whoop, so happy. Is the Wise Divine Woman hormone transformation, and it's 12
Oh,
really
nice.
intensive weeks. Um, of really understanding the 12 different facets of your health as a woman, and then how your hormones become manipulated and changed, or how you can transform by a better understanding of these 12 levels of things. You get weekly coaching, you get daily insightful homework, and you get meal plans and beautiful recipes, instructional videos, um, all of that. So I'm super excited to offer that. And, but I think if people don't know me, it's join in on the boot camp, on the Belly Boot Camp, and have some breakthrough and really get to know me as a coach and as a friend, and see what we can do. So,
So,
yeah, go
sorry.
ahead.
No, I just, is there a price for that program, the belly
So
boat one?
the boot camp, of course, is nothing.
Okay.
And this is, I need to talk more. Like, let's not kid ourselves. But I needed to. The December was difficult. I felt I needed to be present in family, so I kind of stepped back. Um, and even in podcasting, I found I had needed to step back a little bit, and so now I'm ready. Right. So with the 12 weeks, I mean, I have my coach telling me 497, like, you've got it. And it is, because when you're looking at other people's programs, it's that expensive to do a 12-week program, even a master class or any of that. And I honestly, within my heart of hearts, I can't. I can't. I just can't, because I need to offer it to women of all ages, shapes and sizes, and backgrounds, and everything. And I want to be able to give it to them at a COVID cost, right? Which I think is reasonable. So I'm dropping it down to 297 for this time. And that'll be the only time. And then after that, it's going to go right up to back to the 497. And um, even doing one-on-one coaching will be available as well, and really dig in and understand specifically what you need. And
Mhm.
but my I can't, like, we were just, my coaches and I were debating on what to do and what to charge, and really they're like, this is what it's worth, and it is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The one-on-one coaching, or group coaching I should say, um with meal planning and insightfulness, and like having Voxer availability as well for your questions,
Mhm.
um, is worth that. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty pumped. Very.
Yeah, it's yeah, and like you said, because maybe, and I'm going through the same thing now too, because I'm going to be offering a program later in March,
Yeah.
uh, first time program out there, just to get people aware of the program, and there might be some bugs that we have to work out,
Yeah.
so offering at a lower price actually helps you, it helps me, it helps people that are taking it. Because it's yeah, just working it out, and then giving the people the opportunity, because not everybody can afford $400 or $500 for a program out there, and still have the same issues as everybody else, but you still want to be able to offer that program, and make it available to everybody, for sure.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And I think that's what is incredible with having online accessibility. And then down the road, making it either self-driven,
Yeah.
or perhaps if you need that group incentive, then that will be an option as well. But boy, oh boy, Wendy, you have been working your butt off with this chocolate for December, and you've done such an incredible job. And you have a workshop coming up on January the 6th as well.
Yeah, actually I have, it's called Towards Tomorrow Today, because anybody that's following me, they know that I have like a monthly theme. And last month we were talking about emotional eating. So going through a lot of different aspects, intuitive eating, mindfulness eating. This week we're talking about body shaming. And so that's kind of just ramped into this 1 month or 4 week program that I have set up Towards Tomorrow Today. That is a mindfulness eating program that I'm offering for free for everybody too. And I've already got 14 or 15 people signed up for it already, which is amazing. And actually, registration for it ends tonight. So if anybody wants to jump in, I'll put the link up and people can just jump in and join us. But yeah, it's a 12-week program. It has nothing to do so much with food, but our relationship with food. And then ramping up towards the end of, let's see, like in towards March for my 12-week program, which is Food Freedom. This is a 12-week intuitive eating program. It's intuitive eating is a little bit different from mindfulness eating, but then putting it together with food and really getting to the bottom about how our relationship with food affects our weight, affects our health, and then really bringing some deep healing into that as well too. So actually, my program is $297 as well too. So it's that kind of maybe that 2020 2021 year for cheaper programs, but definitely it's an amazing situation. And coming from, like I said, a different perspective, I have all these other online programs available right now though too. My 21-day simple eating simple weight loss program at a reduced price. It's all kind of do it yourself. I've got an emotional eating program. I've got all these different things. But as we're going into January, my big theme for that month is joyful movement. So I'm going and taking the Q1 of this year and looking at the 3 pyramids that I base my practice on, and that's menu, mindset, and movement. So we're going into movement in January. We're doing mindset and working very much in self-care and self-love into February. And then in March, we're doing Marching Past the Madness. So looking at, what was I doing with that one? The madness of yo-yo dieting. That's the theme of that month.
Yeah.
So really working diligently within those scopes during that month. And then of course, this month I have, you're talking about the chocolate book. Well, that's going away today. So I have new books tomorrow and you're going to be amazed when you see it because I did both of these from scratch. I've been working at them really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
8-hour, high protein power salads to give away, as well as for the people that are on my email list, they are getting, what did I call it? Isolation incentive. It is 3 30-day challenges for exercise. I think it's like pandemic push-ups, isolation squats, and another one anyways that people can really jump into and have a go at really trying to do their best with.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then in my Facebook group, Transform Your Health with Wendy, I've got I'm going to be throwing out videos every week for exercise and really talking about the reasons why we need to move our body and understanding that it's not so much about exercise, but it's bringing that joy into movement to have that lasting relationship with just doing it. We don't have to go to the gym 6 days a week, but we have to move our bodies. And this is kind of the message that I'm trying to get through to a lot of people. So that's what we're going to be talking about all through January. So I'm pretty excited.
That is very exciting.
Oh.
Alongside the hormone theme libido, and I have like a list of great topics. I just need to work my way through them, right? So
Mm.
work in conjunction with sort of that 12-week aspect, but really it's just about understanding yourself more as a woman and giving yourself that opportunity to learn and grow and be all that you can be. So I'm very excited about it. I have coming up an estrogen dominance worksheet, like how to increase that metabolism and how to work through that aspect, how to be more mindful about things, and continuation on that bloating, like break through that bloating ebook that
Mhm.
hands-on as well. So I'm
Oh,
very excited about it. I've got lots of them. And honestly, once you uh my webpage is released, there's lots of freebies in there. And I think every week I'll just talk about one of them and just be able to get people moving, right? And understanding their hacks that they can do and understanding nutrition or supplementation or why this or why that, because not everything works for everyone. And I love that you have done that intuitiveness and that mindfulness of eating, because one thing is not right for the other.
yeah.
One thing may work for you, and it may not for others. And where the foundation needs to come from, nutritional foundation, what things do you really need to get into your body to ensure that your health will change,
Yeah.
and that all this stress, all these crazy ass viruses, all this nonsense, your body can survive through,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And again, I go back to reducing all this inflammation, right? So I'm sure that I'm going to be plugging that a lot alongside of the hormones and alongside the mindfulness and movement and all of that. We have to reduce inflammation in our body. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And that's it comes
And
from food, it comes from physical movement, and it comes from emotions as well too. So negative thought processes, stress, this is going to cause some crazy inflammation in your body. And just finding that wonderful little formula that works for you, because it's kind of hard. We can't just take a recipe out of a book and say, well, that's going to be 100% for us and it's going to be making us perfect. Well, this formula doesn't work for this person and that formula doesn't work for that person. And that's what I think you and I both do, is really try to help people figure out what that formula, that best combination of mindset, menu, and movement works best for them. And
mm-hmm.
because it is always going to be unique to that person for sure. So yeah, I just love what we do. I
Yeah,
just love.
absolutely. So, I mean, Wendy, we were talking, we've been talking this week, and I know online we've been talking, everyone's been talking
Yeah.
about, and I love this. Not so much that the goals for 2021, right? Because I remember having to make a goal list and what your bucket list is. And I'm just like, I think my bucket list, truthfully, is pretty much the same as last year.
We didn't do much last year.
Yeah, where did it go? Like, it just literally flew by. And I know many incredible people have done upgraded themselves and finished their different degrees or took something new. And me, the same as well as you, always learning.
Yep.
But I think the list is pretty much the big, like travel or
Which we can't
learning
do.
to do something new, or that quilt bucket I have downstairs.
Yeah.
I got caught in the Pinterest hole.
Oh no. It can be done.
Can be done. Oh my gosh. Who doesn't love Pinterest? I just love it. But I have a Pinterest page, Wise Divine Woman, and I know that I've shared some of my great things that I love pinning on there. And I know you have one. Do you have two? Well, you have one too, don't you, Wendy?
Yeah, yeah, nutritional solutions. Yeah.
Yeah. And so this morning I went down the rabbit hole of
Quilt.
using your leftover denim.
Oh, easily done.
Oh gracious. Guys, because I have a box of it and I wanted to make a quilt or floor rug. So perhaps if the pandemic continues, that'll be my goal. That'll be my 21 pandemic goal.
Okay. Somebody's gonna have to really hold Dana to that and catch her in July sometime. Say, how's that rug doing?
How's that rug doing? Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, seriously, as I'm sitting here with James every night watching movies and spending our quality time together, I could be doing something.
Oh,
I
yeah, doing
probably be
something.
like my mother
I was,
crocheting.
I was wondering if I could get adopted too. If your mom's watching, I love those socks.
I know. Oh my gosh. I'll show you my husband's socks here. I'm hiding in my office/closet. Look at these beautiful
Oh my
socks.
goodness, those are gorgeous.
They are so soft. Like,
They
oh my,
look so
big plug,
nice.
big plug for Donna's there, and all of our beautiful pajamas that she makes us every year. Yeah, big plug.
Oh,
There's
nice.
there's time blocking right there. How to squeeze in 20 pairs of socks
That's
and
a
pajamas before she has shoulder replacement.
oh,
Like, that's dedication.
that's
That's time.
dedication. That's talent too.
I know, right? Exactly. We all strive to be like our mothers, cooking in the kitchen or that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. But
Yeah. Okay.
anyways, back
Yeah.
to
One last thing.
let me grab that thought back out.
Yeah.
What word
Oh.
think that you received for
Mm.
this? You're still working.
I'm still working on it. Yeah. I was going through a few and I'm thinking maybe discipline might be my word this year. I don't know. I mean, I am pretty disciplined, but I think I could probably improve upon
I
that.
think we all can. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Time blocking is going to be and well, I love the Mind Master. The Mind Master is fun. Have you ever played with Mind Master before? It creates charts for you to know what you're supposed to be doing. It's fun again, a good time waster, really, to sit there and do all of that. So
Mhm.
here, and but I have found that the words that I have been receiving is I have all I need
Mhm.
and I'm in alignment.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I have all that I
So,
need
yeah.
and I'm in alignment. Whatever that means, whether I need an alignment or
No, it probably means that you're doubting, but knowing and feeling that you are on the right path,
yep,
maybe.
yep. But I love that thing of I have all I need. I've got that for a couple mornings now praying. Um and because I think it has to do a lot with this goal, this shiny dream goal that I have of minimizing everything I have, which is super hard, super hard. Um, and maybe we'll talk about that this month as well, minimizing and the Swedish death cleanse of the house.
It's just called letting go. You don't have to get all dramatic about it.
I don't know, that's what it's called when you clean out to purge your house properly. But um, anyways, the and I think that's been fun trying to think, and everyone's had some really fantastic words like mastery or accomplished and or there's just been some really great ones um, out there. But I think it really comes back to you are all that you need and you have the power within to change. You have the understanding and ability to move forward. And it's if you're wanting to set goals for 2021, you'll be the goal maker and you'll
Mm,
be the change maker, right? And it's you who will succeed in all of these things and give yourself grace in all of this, right? It doesn't need to be lofty. It can be, hey, I cleaned my closet today. Whoop whoop. Big
it's
goal sometimes.
appreciating the small things as well as the big and putting them in the same category as each other. So
It is. I think if we can sit at the dinner table once a day, that's a great goal too.
that is a great goal for sure.
You know,
I know I've been reading in my we have a mastery. I can't remember the name of the group, but it's a book club that we're reading Napoleon Hill's interview with the devil, something like that.
outwitting, outwitting
Yeah,
the devil.
outwitting the devil. Oh, I could probably pull a few words out of that, and I have only just in the first chapter of that book. So maybe that's something I'll have to think
Maybe
about as I go through the
we'll
book.
talk about that. Maybe
Mhm.
we'll meet. And I think I know I would really like to get back on this, and I don't know how people feel about it, but too bad. I would like to be accountable and really work
We're
together.
going to be in your face whether you like it or not. You can scroll past if you want, but we're going to be here.
But don't, I mean, remember to, for either of us to follow or lick, link our live feeds. Make sure you follow that if you love these shows because both of us go live often. And if you have something you'd love to, for us to talk about, let us know. DM
Yeah,
us.
sure. Yeah. We are doing through StreamYard now. So if you guys want to leave comments, like we were talking with Rolly earlier, she was leaving comments for us to see here. You kind of have to, I think you have to go to StreamYard, connect with them so we can see your comments, which would be very, very helpful. Otherwise, we'll get back to you after we go and check all of the feeds and see everybody's comments after the fact. So thank you. Thank you so much. One thing I wanted to add, though, big change for both of us. So we are on the verge of taking over Don Condon's Connected Living in the South End and going in there and offering our services. We are not exactly sure at the moment whether what days are going to be available to us at this point, because we are sharing the space, but we are going to be, you know, playing it by ear and understanding that our services, when we are able to get out into the community, I'm being hopeful here. Dana's just like shaking her head going, I don't know about that, but I'm being hopeful. And January 11th, our services are both going to be up and running and being available to everybody, so you can come in and get your live blood analysis done. Check and see how everything has been over the last year, because things have been kind of wonky, you know, with everything. Have a CQEX PMF, you know, session done and get that energy flowing just nice and gentle, and have a detox. We're coming into detox season there. So really want to set up a protocol for that too, because we are offering supplements as well as detox protocols, and working with the CQEX PEMF, pulse electromagnetic frequency mat. Hello, kitty. And you know, and all these other things that we offer. So please take an opportunity to connect with us if you're thinking about wanting to come in and see us. And yeah, so look at that. We're at 30 minutes, right on.
I know, right on, eh?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll cut it short there, guys.
Have a happy new year.
Oh, yes, have a happy new year. I forgot all about it. Not big on festivities. But yes, everybody have a wonderful new year. Keep hopeful.
If anyone needs a hat, drive by my house. I'll give you one.
I have to go out and get groceries later, so maybe I'll stop by and get a hat.
Nothing wrong with a little dazzle, little jazz fingers. All right, you guys be blessed. Have a glorious day today, and may all that you're wishing for and hoping for come true for 2021.
Yes, all the best, everybody. And if you need us, we're here. We'll talk soon.
Bye.